On the 1st of January 1962, Western Samoa became independent. The heads of state, their highnesses Tupua Tamasese and Malietoa Tanu Mafili, gave their oaths of office at the Malayo Tiafau, making the Pacific nation the first to gain independence from the administration of New Zealand. 60 years later, Fiame Naomi Mataafa is at the helm of the country. She took office last year, the first woman to lead Samoa.
We have journeyed through 60 years, mostly successfully, I think. People are happy to live here. Perhaps there have been periods where they've not been happy, but the challenge for small countries, we can talk about many kinds of resources, but ultimately the key resource is the human resource. And I think we've been fortunate, although we're small and we're lacking in some of the key areas. I think the Samoan society, through its customs and traditions, and especially the underpinnings of our faith, those have carried us through the 60 years.
Fiame is the daughter of Samoa's first Prime Minister, the late Mataafa Faumuina Mulinu'u II, who was elected in 1959. Fiame entered politics in 1985, and over the years, Samoa has seen many changes, from the impacts of natural disasters, health crisis, to the political tensions at the last general election.
What I really appreciate is the resilience of our people. And I think, a faith that we would come through. So this is a new administration. We haven't had a change of administration, as in, the political party. And so, making a transition to a shift and a change is in itself a process that needs to be borne through, so to speak. But I think we will be able to persevere and move on through that.
Like many countries around the world, Samoa is navigating life in this COVID-19 era. The borders will open to international visitors in August to help with rebuilding following the pandemic.
Essentially, our approach has been that we, in order to recover and rebuild from the pandemic, we can only really do this through the joint efforts of everyone. So we're about increasing the participation in the recovery process, not just government and private sector, but the individuals, the communities, the special interests, our youth. So we are investing greatly in communities and organizations with that approach in mind.
Moving forward, Samoa is having to relook at its relationship with the world, especially as the Pacific becomes a focus for larger countries.
The Pacific has become, again, a contestable region with major powers and the influences globally. It makes the journey for small countries even more challenging to keep our focus on where it should be, first and foremost for our people. Perhaps to see beyond the hype.
Samoa will have a year-long commemoration of its 60th anniversary starting in June. All districts and villages will celebrate, but are encouraged to follow the COVID-19 restriction rules.
The theme is, in Samoan, Folau Malefatua Tua. And that would be my message, to sail with faith. Seemingly the words would suggest going forward, but I think the way it's construed as well, it also recognizes that that has been the journey for the last 60 years. Despite all our many setbacks, we have arrived at this place mostly intact, but also feeling that we can move through this and we can recover, and that, of course, Samoa is founded on God, our Christian faith, but more importantly too, that we have faith in humanity. The people will carry us through for this journey 60 years onwards.